Did you know that heart disease kills 1 in 3 people, more than all forms of cancer combined? It's the #1 cause of death for men and women worldwide. And what's really sobering is that most people get no warning, which is why taking steps to avoid heart attacks is so important. And the #1 factor is having clean arteries. In this video we're going to reveal the top 7 foods to clean your arteries and explain a little known vitamin that could be the key to avoiding plaques building up inside your arteries. That's all coming up in just a second. But first, do me a favor and hit the like and subscribe button. We've got amazing new content each week. And also stick around because later in this video, we'll show you how to receive 2 free gifts on us. Did you know that some of the worst foods for blocked arteries are whole wheat bread and low-fat yogurts? Surprising, right? As most people are told to eat more of these foods. I'll explain why this is in just a moment. The wrong foods can lead to plaques building up on the inside wall of our arteries. And at any time, if one of these plaques breaks loose, it can completely block off an artery leading to the heart, resulting in a fatal heart attack. So let's first look at our top 7 foods to keep those arteries clean and help prevent heart attacks. Number 7, flax seeds. Flax seeds, also known as linseeds, can be hugely beneficial for cleaning our arteries. They're a rich source of alpha-linoleic acid, or ALA for short, a mostly plant-based omega-3 fatty acid. Studies have shown that ALA and flax seeds can prevent cholesterol being deposited in the blood vessels and also lower inflammation. A 2008 study looked at 638 individuals and they found that people who consumed more ALA had a lower risk of heart attacks. Furthermore, flax seeds also seem to assist with lowering blood pressure. Canadian researchers found that eating 30 grams of flax seeds daily for 6 months lowered systolic and diastolic blood pressure. Keeping blood pressure at a healthy range is vital for keeping arteries clean and healthy. But that's not all flax seeds do, they have also been found to lower blood sugar too. This is important as high blood sugar can result in blood vessel dysfunction, thus lowering it helps your arteries work optimally. So what's the best way to get these into your diet? Well, flax seeds are best when ground fresh. Then soaked in a liquid. Doing so seems to optimize the body's ability to break them down. Once you've ground them, add them to a smoothie or use them on top of oatmeal or yogurt. Number 6, walnuts. Walnuts are known for 2 things: antioxidants and healthy fats. Like flax seeds, walnuts also contain the healthy fat alpha-linoleic acid, which is an omega-3 fat. They also contain the highest amount of antioxidants of all the tree nuts. Antioxidants help prevent damage to blood vessel lining and hence reduce blocked arteries. They do this by offsetting damage from free radicals in the bloodstream. Free radicals get into our bloodstream from things like toxic foods, pollution, chemical exposure, just to name a few. Another key thing about walnuts is their content of vitamin E. Vitamin E can help to lower inflammation. Reducing inflammation in the arteries may assist optimal blood flow and hence reduce the risk of heart attacks. One study compared giving participants a walnut-rich meal versus a refined fatty meal. Researchers found that after the walnut-rich meal, the LDL, or bad cholesterol as it's commonly known, had been protected from oxidation. Whereas the refined fatty meal, the LDL cholesterol had become oxidized. Oxidized LDL cholesterol was more likely to build up in the arteries and cause heart attacks. It's easy to add walnuts into your diet too. You can just eat a handful as a snack or toss them into a salad or veggie stir-fry. The next food on our list helps the body create a special molecule that allows our blood vessels to work optimally and let blood flow with ease. Number 5. Beetroot. Beetroot is a wonderful source of iron, vitamin B, fiber, phosphorus, potassium, folic acid, beta-carotene, vitamin A, magnesium, and vitamin C. These nutrients are all helpful for maintaining clean arteries and also lowering blood pressure. Many studies have found that a few hours after consuming beets, blood pressure can drop by between 4 to 10 millimeters of mercury. This is due to the nitrates in it. They help the body produce nitric oxide, which causes blood vessels to widen, thus making it easier for the blood to flow and reducing blood pressure. Beets have also shown to reduce inflammation and improve the function of the cells lining the interior of the artery. Both are great news for arteries and preventing heart attacks. To get the most bang for your buck, raw beets are best. You can eat them by grating them into a salad, or try juicing them with other vegetables. Number 4. Citrus fruit. Citrus fruits are low in calories, rich in nutrients, and high in fiber. A high fiber intake is associated with lower blood pressure and cholesterol levels. Aside from this, citrus fruits are notorious for being a great source of vitamin C, and you may be wondering what this has to do with our arteries. Well, vitamin C is a precursor of collagen. Collagen is what our artery walls are made out of. Having a healthy amount of it helps to keep our arteries flexible, therefore allowing the blood to flow freely and reducing the risk of cardiovascular events. Another great thing about citrus fruits such as oranges and grapefruit is that they contain a compound called naringin. Naringin is believed to help lower inflammation, decrease oxidative stress, improve cholesterol levels, and improve blood sugar. These are all vital for keeping our blood vessels clean and healthy. Try eating a grapefruit with your breakfast or squeezing lemon juice on your salads as easy ways to get the benefits of these fruits. An important thing to note though is that some citrus fruits can interfere with medication, so ask your doctor if adding them into your diet is right for you. We're about to reveal our top 3 foods to help clean those arteries, and if you can't get enough of these tips for improving your heart health, then why not download our free ebook, The Surprising Truth About Fat and Cholesterol. Is cholesterol really bad for heart disease? You'll find a surprising answer to this and much more inside. And if you'd really like to understand the full picture for fighting and preventing heart disease, check out episode 1 of the Untold Story of Heart Disease documentary series. Both gifts are completely free and waiting for you now. Just click the link in the description below. Number 3. Leafy greens. These are a great source of vitamin E, which is critical for heart health. Many population studies find individuals with high levels of vitamin E have a reduced risk of cardiovascular disease. Vitamin E is also an antioxidant, and it can help stop fibrosis in the arteries, and help prevent scar tissue inside arteries from getting worse. Leafy greens also contain an amazing array of nutrients that help prevent inflammation. Furthermore, they won't cause a significant spike in blood sugar. Some examples of great greens to add into your diet are spinach, kale, arugula, and cabbage, as they can all help support healthy blood sugar levels. As we mentioned earlier, some of the worst foods for blocked arteries are whole wheat, bread, and low-fat yogurt. The reason for this is blood sugar. When we digest these foods, they cause a huge spike in blood sugar. When our blood has too much sugar, this excess sugar can stick to our cholesterol, a process called glycation. When cholesterol becomes glycated, it can stick to the walls of the arteries and lead to blockages. This is why eating greens is so important. Kale and spinach, for example, contain the antioxidants lutein and zeaxanthin. These antioxidants protect your eyes from macular degeneration and cataracts, which is also common diabetic complications. They're also good sources of vitamin C. Vitamin C acts as a potent antioxidant and also has anti-inflammatory qualities. And as we've already mentioned, it's crucial for arterial health. Increasing your intake of greens can be fun and easy. Try adding baby spinach into a smoothie or making kale chips. Either way, be sure to add greens to keep your arteries clean. Number 2, pomegranate. Pomegranates are one of the oldest fruits known to man. They've been a symbol of health and fertility for centuries in the Middle East, and of course modern science can now prove why they're so beneficial for health. They contain more than 100 phytochemicals, and 3 times the antioxidant levels of red wine and green tea. One single pomegranate contains 40% of the daily intake of vitamin C. Amazing when we know how important this vitamin is. So let's look at some of the studies that have shown how pomegranates can help support a healthy cardiovascular system. An Iranian study that was conducted over 8 weeks reported that participants who drank concentrated pomegranate juice saw a reduction in total cholesterol and in LDL cholesterol. But one of the most notable studies on this fruit was conducted by an Israeli researcher. He reported when participants consumed pomegranate juice daily for 1 year, they saw inhibition of LDL cholesterol oxidation, so in other words, the LDL cholesterol wasn't becoming damaged, therefore it's less likely to lead to blocked arteries. He also reported a 30% reduction in arterial plaque. Did you hear that? A 30% reduction in plaque. To put that into perspective, if there was a drug that came anywhere close to that sort of result, it would be a worldwide blockbuster. So be sure to add this fruit into your diet and get those arteries sparkly clean. In a moment we're going to learn about a vitamin that doesn't get that much attention. You may not even know it exists. Yet, it's super important for the health of our blood vessels, and it can be found in our number 1 food, which we're about to reveal. Just don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Heart Disease Code. Also, be sure to grab both of your 2 free gifts, The Truth About Fat and Cholesterol, and Episode 1, The Untold Story of Heart Disease, by clicking the link in the description below. Number 1, natto. This unusual food is a rich source of vitamin K. Now this isn't a vitamin that gets much attention, but one that gets even less attention is vitamin K2. You see, K1 is found in green leafy vegetables, and sometimes can be converted into K2 in the large intestines. However, it's deemed better to get the dietary form of K2 to ensure you're receiving adequate amounts. This can, of course, be found in natto. Natto is the only plant form of K2. So let's look at what natto is and why K2 may be one of the most important vitamins for arterial health. Natto is made from fermented soybeans. Fermented foods help to provide our gut with healthy bacteria. When natto is fermented, it produces an enzyme called nattokinase. This can help to dissolve blood clots. Natto is also a source of K2. K2 is crucial for arterial health because it helps to keep calcium out of the arteries and puts it in the bones where it's needed. Too much calcium in the arteries can lead to blockages. Furthermore, vitamin K2 can help lower inflammation and improve blood sugar control, both of these being crucial to help prevent heart attacks and strokes. A 2004 Dutch study found that people who had more vitamin K2-rich foods had a 57% less risk of dying from heart disease. This may also be due to the fact that supplements of nattokinase have been shown to lower blood pressure by around 3 to 5 millimeters of mercury in participants with initial blood pressure values of 130/90 or higher. To enjoy the benefits of this food, try mixing it in with rice or vegetables. Many recipes suggest adding green onions and Japanese mustard to complement it. So there you have our top 7 foods to clean arteries and help to prevent heart attacks. Let us know in the comments below which ones surprised you the most. Make sure to stay tuned to Heart Disease Company to discover more wonderful nutrition and wellness insights. And once again, don't leave without grabbing both of your 2 free gifts. Just click the link below. Thanks for watching and have a heart-healthy day.